people get away with that stuff because I think most people don't want to rock a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been a boat rocker, and I mean the thing is, you pay the price because people hate you. I mean, this is why I'm a hermit, because I'm so fed up with stupid. I mean, that kind of stupidity, and it's so rampant, and it just makes you want to go off and be where you don't have to deal with it. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But then they're everywhere. It's like the trolls. It's like whack-a-mole. You can't really get rid of them. All you can do is try to get away, just not be in their presence.
Yeah, but yeah, that. But
Well, people. I think I've gotten very cynical because I used to think that most people are nice, but I'm not so sure about that anymore. I mean, I think a lot of people are nice, but I don't know that most people are. At least what I've learned from all the years I've worked, I have not found that the majority of people are decent and fair. I mean, on the main, they are. They're nice to animals. They take good care of their children. But when it comes to stuff in the workplace, they're dirtbags, or they're funneling. It's like,
right. Yeah.
yes, I'm good to my pets. I'm good to my children. Everybody loves me, but I'm going to take your stuff to keep to put in my pocket, basically, or make it easier for my kid. I don't just.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and my middle brother was crazy. He and his best friend used to just. Nobody was ever a vandal. We were just like curious. And this one time, this was back when we lived in D.C. area, and we weren't that young because I was driving a getaway car. I was like,
getaway car.
Yeah. I was 16 or 17, and what would happen is my middle brother, and he's 2 years older, and his best friend, they'd get all dressed up in black, and we'd get into my dad's black Galaxy convertible. My father was dead by then. I'm sure he'd be rolling in his grave, but I still had his Galaxy. We drive in the black Galaxy, and there was this. I think it was United Methodist Church. It's still there. I have to go look at that thing. But it had there's a church on the way to the swimming pool on this big avenue. And I would drive nearby, and my brother and his best friend, I'm trying to think, they were like 19 years old, and I was like 17. And they would be in their black clothes, and they'd go up, and they'd just sprint up onto I don't know how they got up there. It was a parkour or something major, but they would get up like in seconds. They were on those sort of they're just flat roofs that are, I don't know how you describe them. They're architecturally, but it's a roof over a modern building over the entryway.
Right.
And it just has supports and then a flat roof. So they would get up on the flat roof, and it gave them access to all of the outdoor lights that were all along the edges of the church. So they'd unscrew the bulbs halfway. They never removed them or broke them. They just unscrewed them halfway. And then there were more lights running up the side. I'm going to go find a picture of that church. I know it's going to look exactly like. They'd unscrew everything. So the whole front of the church was dark. And then we'd leave. And as I said, I'd drive the getaway car. And then the next day, we'd all go back and they'd screw them back in.
Gosh.
So it was like Lisa D. It was like, one night on and 2 nights off. It was like crazy. And there was no point to it except, to mess with people's minds. It was nuts, but we did all this crazy stuff and lived. I don't know how.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Yeah, I mean, the thing was, we never did anything that was like destructive or terrible. It was just more like nuts. Oh, God.